Ah, there she is. Wait, let me guess. Who are you now? Is it Megan Gordon? Is it Ruby Bright? Who is it, Roxanne?
Okay. So where were we before I went off?
We were calling each other names. We were accusing each other of things, and I was winning, believe me.
Fine. I'm sorry that I did not tell you the complete truth about myself. But you are the real rat helping Spring Sky.
Oh, there's another one of those names, Spring Sky. This sounds like something out of a novel.
Oh, right. You don't remember any of that, right?
It's total
coincidence.
Find out what
I wonder how she managed to get a camera into that room and take all those
What are you talking about cameras for?
Oh, you are so low. I am sorry that I was ever considered your lady love.
And I'm sorry I acted like an idiot. Here I am falling for somebody who only exists for an hour a day in a soap opera.
Rick, come on.
Melissa?
Oh, Mr. Grant, thank God you're home.
Does he still have a temperature?
He's very hot.
Here, let me take him.
Brenda's a friend and a nurse.
Yeah. We should get him to the hospital.
Oh, I don't know if that's necessary. Hey, Rick. Hi, darling. You remember me? Your old friend, Bren? Huh?
The least you should do is call the pediatrician.
Oh, yes, that's right. I don't believe it. Home sweet home.
I am so glad to hear you say that. And I'm sorry I drug you to that party.
What do you mean?
It was just too soon. We should have waited a week or two.
Oh, that was your welcome home party. And I had a good time, I really did. I just wish we could have celebrated your freedom weeks ago.
Those lips. I've dreamed about those lips in my jail cell. Every day. Every week. Month. The years.
It seemed like years to me, too.
So, do you want to go on in, or shall we just spend the evening out here on the porch?
Let's go in. We have the afternoon chronicle so we can see if there's anything good on TV.
All right.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Brought to you by Caress, the body bar with bath oil.
Sarah, what is it?
Nothing, it's nothing.
Nothing?
Damn it!
Bolt the door, please. Honey, I'm sorry. I feel like I owe you an apology.
What for? Personally, I'm really tired of hearing you apologize. Every time I turn around, you die just a little bit inside, and it's all because of my cousin. And then you get anxious and you feel that you have to live up to some kind of an image of like a heroine or a superwoman. No. I wish to God I would have been the one that shot that murderer, not you. I wish right now anybody would have shot him, but you.
Bo, I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine.
No, you're
yes.
not. Sarah, you're really not. And this is tearing me apart. I am so frustrated and so angry because there is absolutely nothing that I can do to put an end to it. Because until they catch Austin and they put him away for good, his picture's going to be on the newspaper, it's going to be on TV until the press finds some other way to sell their papers or get their damn ratings up.
All right. I need to get everything together, okay? I'm sorry about what happened at Ace's house. Honey, that was just silly. I don't know why.
No, you know what? Honey, you can't handle this kind of trauma. You have spent your life helping, teaching people, and you should have been able to go right on with your life doing exactly that. And now you can't. And I swear, if I get my hands on Austin Buchanan, he's gonna pay for this.
No,
yes.
no.
Okay. Okay, I know that you don't want any more talk of violence. There won't be any. At least not in this family. We'll let the authorities deal with Austin. They'll catch him and they'll put him away. But he's not in Landview. He's not going to come back to land.
Honey, I want to believe that, but if you would have seen the hatred in his eyes, I can't get that out of my head. If you would have seen it, then maybe you wouldn't be so sure that he's never going to come back here and he's not going to...
Hatred towards me or hatred towards Asa?
Hatred towards me. I swear. Honey, if I hadn't shot him, he would have tried to kill me. No.
Don't pull away from me. Please. I know that, there's something missing here. I don't know everything. I know something else happened in that garage that you haven't told me about, so please, tell me. Sarah, share it with me so I can help you get through this.
No, I'm gonna take a shower, okay?
Oh, fine.
I'm whipped, I'm beat. I think if I take a shower, it'll wake me up, okay? And then we can talk, okay?
Are you hungry?
No.
Well, if you're not, you should be. I'm hungry. You have not eaten anything since I came back home.
All right, okay. Maybe I could eat a little something.
Hey, I love you.
Brenda, you certainly have a magic touch.
It's amazing, isn't it? Oh.
Brenda, may I hold him? I'm certain he has a temperature.
Brenda knows what she's doing.
I think...
May I?
All right.
Oh, he is burning up.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh. It's okay. He'll stop. Sweetheart, it's Gabriella. I'm so sorry that we went to the party and left you alone.
Okay. Let's give him back to Brenda. Maybe she can work her magic again.
It won't happen a second time. He'll stop in just a minute.
Gabrielle, give Garrick to Brenda now.
Oh, sweetie. The fact that he's been crying as much as he has, I believe it means he's not feeling well. Don't you agree?
There you go. Oh, see there? How nice that is when you're quiet. See, that's nice and pleasant. Why don't you go to sleep? You feel like sleeping?
Hey, Michael, do you have a rocking chair upstairs in the nursery?
Yes, you want to use it?
Yeah. I think he's pretty tired. If I rock him a little bit, he'll probably conk out.
All right, Melissa, would you show Brenda to Garrick's room?
My pleasure.
And I think it's just colic, Gabrielle, so don't worry. He'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, little guy. We love you anyway, even if you are colicky, huh? Go get some sleep, and then you'll feel better. Okay?
The nursery's upstairs.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. So, do you want to explain yourself?
Explain what?
All the competitiveness over the baby. You were being ridiculous.
Oh, don't start pretending like you care.
No, I don't care about you. Not you. Ruby, but she doesn't exist. I wish I could get my hands on Irma right now. Boy.
Irma is a machine, Marco.
Irma is a nice, honest, predictable machine. Unlike you, unlike human beings, are prone to betrayal.
Betrayal? Don't talk to me about betrayal. You're the one that betrayed me, helping Spring Sky keep me in the
You
landing
keep bringing up
so
this
that she
name
could take
again.
all those pictures
What
and
is
ruin
this
my life.
Spring Sky?
Oh, you don't know her?
I don't know her. I don't know anything about any pictures.
Oh, you don't know anything about any pictures. Well, allow me to enlighten you. Here. Huh. Recognize anyone?
What, how did they get these?
Oh, come on. Level with me.
Sweetheart, somebody aims a camera at me. I want to know so I can smile.
Spring Sky was here this afternoon. She is the star of the daytime drama All or Nothing. You don't know her?
I spent all my afternoons watching daytime dramas.
Fine. Well, she was here this afternoon, and the two of us are in competition for a daisy.
Daisy who?
Not Daisy who, Daisy what. It's an award. The Daytime Artist Association Award, and she and I are up for Best Actress.
Well, I'm sure you're going to win after the performance you pulled with me. Ruby Bright, you had me believe in this.
Fine. Let's get back to these pictures to Spring and the fact that my life is in serious trouble.
How did they get these pictures?
I don't know how they got these pictures. If you didn't give them to her, then I really don't know where they came from. But all I can say is that if Max ever sees these, my life is over.
If I see what?
What is it with you and Brenda?
Well, we haven't exactly been bosom buddies, Michael. I was still married to Steve, and Brenda was pretending to be his friend, but in reality, she was seducing him, trying to get him away from me.
With your blessing, as I recall.
She proved that she couldn't be trusted, the same way she proved she couldn't be trusted when she kidnapped Garrick. You should be very careful.
I can't believe how unforgiving you are about that incident. She was heartbroken.
Have you ever heard of postpartum depression? Well, it can be a very frightening disorder in some women. I don't understand you. Look, I watched her. She hasn't gone back to work yet. She is still suffering a lot.
You'd be suffering, too, if your child had died. Now, look, something is going on here, and I want to know what it is. There is some other reason why you don't want her around.
I've already told you, I love Garrick very much, and I'm concerned about him. And if that is something you don't understand, well, then fine. I'll just shut up.
Fine. So? He's all right?
Yeah, he fell asleep in my arms upstairs.
Oh, good.
And he's cool, and I don't think he's running a temperature, but you ought to watch him tonight.
Okay.
What you have, Michael, is just a case of a baby with the colic. That's it.
So that just means some sleepless nights and cranky days?
Yep.
Well, we can't thank you enough, Brenda, for allaying our fears and getting my boy to go to sleep.
Well, I felt bad for Rick, but I have to say that I really loved coming to his rescue. Holding him in my arms was really special, Michael. Thank you.
Oh, good. I just hope it wasn't too hard on you.
No, I think it helped.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you come back tomorrow and see how he's doing? Hold him some more.
Yeah? Well, if you don't mind,
It's fine with me, and obviously he'd love it.
Well, I think I will.
All right.
And if you need me tonight, please just phone and I'll come up, okay? Gabrielle?
Yes, I must have been lost in thought. Good night, Brenda.
Good night.
Max, darling, I don't think that you've ever met Mark O'Dane, have you?
No, but I remember seeing him yesterday at the Price Casino. Megan said you were a big fan.
Yeah, I'm her biggest fan.
Yeah, well, what brings you to Landview and to the studio?
Well, I invited him, of course.
Oh, yeah? And what is it about these photographs that you think are going to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. I really just can't let you see these. It's because she hates them. I happen to really love the pictures, as a matter of fact. I went to a lot of expense, had one of the best photographers in the business.
Who are you? And why are you having photographs taken of my star?
I'm a personal manager. And I would like to manage Megan if she would let me. I think that she would be an added bonus to my stable of stars.
This is why you didn't come home last night? You were busy having pictures taken in Atlantic City. What happened to your friend in trouble? Megan, you go to New York or Los Angeles for a personal manager, not a casino in Atlantic City.
Max, he's been in this business a very long time. He knows everybody.
Sure he does. Look, buddy, why don't you just get lost? See, she doesn't need a personal manager. She's got me. I've got to meet with tomorrow's director. After that, I'll be ready to wrap it up.
Okay. I just need to talk to Marco for a few minutes.
Lose him.
Thank you for thinking so fast. I owe you one.
Yeah, well, let's just call it even for all the luck you brought me in the casino.
Okay, we'll call it even.
No, well, we can't call it quite even. I'm still a little bit upset here.
Yeah, well, I'm not entirely convinced that you're not in cahoots with Spring.
Did she make that name up?
Probably.
I could never be friends with anybody who'd make up a name like that. Besides, why would I go through all this and cover for you with Max if I wasn't on your side?
Honey, got an omelet down here for you.
I'll be right out. Hi there.
Wow, you're so gorgeous. You look refreshed.
Better, yeah. I'm still a little tired, but...
I'm afraid you're going to be that way until you start getting 8 hours sleep and then start doing some sweet dreaming again.
Maybe tonight, huh? Cuddled up in your arms?
Come on. This is going to get cold.
Okay. I'm actually pretty hungry.
Well, good. I'd hate to think that I was slaving away there in the kitchen and it all go to waste.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't want to slave in the kitchen too much. It's good.
Well, thank you. You know what? While I was out there whipping this up, I started to appreciate everything. Everything. The spoon, the bowl, the stove, the eggs, everything. I realized I'm free enough that I can cook anything that I want. I can go anywhere I want. I don't have to wait for some guy with a gun to unlock a door before I can go through it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, I owe my freedom to you. I think you take credit for this meal, too, honey. One bite?
I'm full.
One bite, you're... I said the wrong thing.
No, I'm just full.
No, it's true. I said that you were responsible for me being free. I shouldn't have said that. All I wanted to do is lead up to the fact that I'm so happy to finally be home with you, and that I wish to God that we were married right now. So
now, stop, please. Now you are starting to say the wrong thing, okay?
Why? Tell me. Why?
Honey, you make it sound like every time you say something, it's the wrong thing, and that's not true.
Yes, it is true. It is. If I try to make small talk, then you drift away. If I try to bring up love, if I try to bring up the future, then you start pulling away from me. And if I say to you that you made a sacrifice for me, and I appreciate that, then that brings on tears, that brings on headaches, it makes you want to fall asleep.
Lord.
Don't keep pulling away from me. Don't just... Sarah, we're going to confront this together. You and I are going to deal with whatever it is that you don't really want to deal with. And together, we're going to help you get it out of our lives.
Yeah, we are.
Maybe you covered for me because the plan is now for you to get chumsy with me so that you can then help Spring with all her other tricks.
Who is this Spring person you keep bringing up?
Fine. I just happen to have some group shots here that we did from a publicity shoot. Spring. Here you go. One with the big smile.
I know this person. She was at the casino when I was gambling. She was trying to keep me at the table. She even tried to give me some of her own money.
What, she tried to keep you in the casino?
And she was in the coffee shop before you came in.
She was in the coffee shop. Well, she's the one that spiked my coffee. But then who took the pictures? And how did she get those?
I don't know. It's kind of creepy, though.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you involved in all of this and with Ruby. Please believe me that I didn't try and deceive you or to hurt you.
Okay, I'm sorry, too. I didn't mean to be yelling at you. If it wasn't for all your luck, I could be at the bottom of the river with some cement shoesies on.
Well, I'm glad we finally got Pike off to the airport.
I am so exhausted trying to keep all of our stories straight. I swear, Asa, I wish I'd stopped you.
Renee!
All right. I just wish we hadn't tried to cover up anything. Sarah did kill Austin, and Dawn, you saw how upset she is now. She's terrified. She thinks that Austin is still alive. He's going to come back and hurt her again.
Renee, she'll get over it. I agree she's going through an awful lot right now. But Sarah knowing she killed another human being would be worse. And God forbid she went to prison. That would destroy her. We have got to forget about Austin. Forget he ever lived.
Well, there is this to think about. When Sarah finally does tell Bo that Austin raped her, Bo is your son, darling. He's not just going to go hunting for him. He's going to go hunting for him with a gun.
Well, maybe we'll have to confide in Bo, but I'm not sure yet.
And what about Pike? He's not going to just stop asking questions, darling. He suspects something.
He just feels there's something wrong. He'd never guess that Austin is buried. Renee, I know I put you through a lot of misery. I feel bad about it, because I do love you.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. I'm afraid I'm the one who's caused a lot of this misery for everyone, and you've been so wonderful. Not telling me that I told you so about Austin.
I just wish you'd have been right, and I was wrong.
Come on, come on. Come here. Sit down.
No, you sit down. I'm going to stand right here.
Okay, but if you think you need a hug from me, you just give me a signal and I'll jump right up like
No,
that.
I'm not so sure you're going to want to hug me after this night.
Listen, let's get something straight right now. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that you could say to me to make me not want to hug you.
Bo.
What?
Would you let me talk? You said you wanted me to talk. Talk.
Okay, go, please. Please, go ahead.
All right. Some of this you might already know. I started wondering if maybe it wasn't Austin that set you up in the courtroom. When John was questioning Michael about his car, I remembered that Austin told me that he knew a lot about Michael Grand's car. I mean, Austin is a master mechanic, you know, so he easily could have switched the cylinders. And then Renee told me that they flew an ophthalmologist in from Europe, and Austin wouldn't see him, and that made me think that maybe Austin was faking his blindness.
I wish you would have told me about that, Sarah.
Yeah, I know I should have told you. It was stupid. I'm an idiot. I know it.
No, that's not what I mean.
Well, it is what you should mean. I should have walked away the minute I thought Austin might be faking his blindness, but I didn't. I just decided I had to figure out if he was the one who was behind the murder. Honey, Austin is attracted to me. I don't think that's been any big secret, right?
No, it hasn't.
So I used that. I went to him, and I told him that I had doubts about you and I as a couple. That I had doubts about your innocence and my love for you. I told him I wondered if I broke up with you, if you might be cold-blooded enough to try to kill me, too.
But Austin loved that.
Yeah, he did. But, honey, he was still really wary of me, you know? I just thought maybe he would trust me, you know, but he wasn't that dumb. Not as dumb as I was to just trust him.
So you let him on? You tried to make him believe that you were attracted to him? Sarah? Is that it? I mean, you mentioned before that you felt ashamed, and I can only think that that's what you mean.
I just thought I could get him to brag about setting you up, you know, if he really loved me. I thought maybe he'd brag about it. He kept saying that he needed proof from me. Proof that I really did care about him.
Sarah, listen. Are you about to tell me that you slept with Austin to get him to confess? Sarah, tell me. Did you have to sleep with Austin to get a confession? Sarah.
No. It never got to that point. You see, Austin found the tape recorder on me before it ever got to that point. I put a tape recorder underneath my blouse, and he made me kiss him. told me to him, and he made me kiss him, and that's when he found the tape recorder underneath me. He ripped my blouse open, Bo, and he grabbed the tape recorder off, and he threw it on the ground.
And that's when he slapped you? And that's when you saw the hatred in his eyes, and you knew that if you didn't use that gun on him, that he was going to use it on you, right? Is that right, Sarah?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly how it happened. Oh, sometimes I can't believe I didn't just kill him. Other times I can't believe I pulled that trigger at all.
Listen to me. Listen. You have nothing to feel guilty about. You don't have nothing to regret. And you certainly don't have anything to be ashamed of. You got the truth out of him. You had to do something that was against your nature. You had to shoot him, but you got the results that you wanted. And you are an incredible woman.
I think I'm gonna go take a nap.
What?
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Listen, I'm feeling a little bit restless right now myself, so would you mind if I just stepped out for a bit?
No, honey. You go ahead. But lock the door when you go, will you? I'll be fine.
There's supposed to be a police officer here watching the house at all times.
No, I didn't see anybody outside.
Well, you're not supposed to be able to see him. Captain Garrettson, please. This is Bo Buchanan. When will I be able to talk to him? Well, I'm just wondering that if somebody is somebody watching my house, just in case Austin Buchanan would be stupid enough. Thank you. Thank you, sir. That's all I wanted to know. Bye. That officer said that there's a patrol car in the area at all times.
Okay.
So I can stay here if you want.
No. You go and you do whatever you have to do. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna grab a book and I'm just gonna curl up on the couch. And I know I'll be feeling a lot better when you get back. Okay?
It won't be long.
All right. Take care. Honey? I love you.
I love you too.
So then what happens tomorrow when the National Intruder decides to publish our photographs? There goes my reputation, my romance, my Daisy.
I'm gonna have to help you out, that's all.
How are you going to do that?
By keeping those pictures out of the National Intruder. Does a guy by the name of Dean Stella still work there?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'll go to see him. But before I do that, is there any way you might just fix this up with Max?
I don't know. I could tell him and perhaps he would believe me, but I'd still lose votes for the Daisy, and I cannot allow Spring Sky to win that award. Not after everything she's done to me.
All right. Okay. I'll go look for him. I'll call you a couple of hours. It might take me that long to track him down.
Fine, whatever it takes. Listen, Marco, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, hi, buddy.
How are you? I'm so glad that you could make it.
Yeah, you two have a seat.
Yeah,
Have a seat.
thanks. Oh.
Well, me too, I'm glad. Because it's not often a lovely woman calls me up and asks me to meet her in a bar.
Oh, come on, as cute as you are. Imagine that happens to you all the time.
So I thought Dad might be coming with you.
No, he's at the hospital.
You know, I really miss that place. How about you?
Well, I don't think I miss it as much as you do, or I'd go back to work. But how are you doing? Have you talked to Anderson?
He's not returning any of my calls. Dad said he'd work on it, but, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. You said you were going to Bo's party, right?
Yep, I went. It was great. I'm really glad I did. Michael and Bo made peace at the party.
Oh, that's something else. That's great. How did that happen?
Well, Michael Grant showed up with Gabrielle Medina, of course. But the thing is, after a while, the nanny phoned and said that baby Rick had been crying for hours there.
Well, did they rush him to the hospital?
No, I volunteered to go over, and as soon as I got there and I put the baby in my arms, he stopped crying. And then, of course, Gabrielle takes the baby, right, and he starts screaming up a storm, and they hand it back to me. And guess what happens?
Stop crying.
Yeah.
Well, you just figure out what it is, you bottle it, and you sell it. You make lots of money there, babe.
I think I know what it is. That little Rick and I, we have a thing for each other. Now, I know he's not my son or anything, but I really feel like we're soulmates. So I'm going to go and see him again tomorrow.
Brenda, I don't think... No, it's not a good idea.
Why shouldn't I go see Rick tomorrow, Dan?
Look, I don't want you to do anything that'll cause you more pain. You have had enough. Now, if you get emotionally attached to Rick, and then you and Michael get into an argument or something, and for some reason you can't continue to see Rick, it's going to crush you.
It feels so right now, Dan. I am willing to risk that, okay? That's what I need to do. I think I've been sitting at home. I haven't been going to work. I need to be around babies, lots of babies. Maybe then I'll stop mourning my own.
Okay, all right. If that makes you happy, if that excites you, do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I think I will. So what about you now? What am I going to do about you?
Oh, God, I wish I knew. Doesn't matter. But I want to let you know that your faith in me has helped me through all this. And if you had thought for one moment that I was responsible for Stephen's death,
Hey, Danny, I would never think that. And now, if we can just get the chief of staff to not think that.
Yeah, well, I think I might have to change countries to get employed.
No, you stay here.
Sorry it took so long for me to get here. I'm working alone tonight.
Have you two met?
Yeah.
Hi. Dan, you want another beer or something?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, look, if I don't see you later, I'll see you Saturday night about 8 o'clock, right?
Right, Kelly.
Great, yeah.
So you two seeing each other or something?
Yeah, well, you know, we saw a movie last week. We'll probably see a movie this week. And, I don't know, we're just gonna be friends, that's all.
Why? I mean, she's really pretty.
Well, you think so?
Yeah, don't you?
Yeah, well, she's pretty cute. She's kind of sexy, but, like I said, we're probably just gonna be friends. Well, at least my future stepmother approves of who I'm dating, right?
Yeah. Listen, why don't you guys go and have some fun? I'm gonna go home. Excuse me.
Brenda, where are you going? It's early.
No, I just got tired all of a sudden, so I'll see you later. Night.
Well, this whole thing is driving me crazy, so I thought I'd just come over here and hassle you two.
I don't understand, Bo. What do you expect us to know about Sarah? What I mean is, she'll tell you everything herself eventually, won't she?
Well, that's what I expected her to do, yeah, Pa, but so far she hasn't. This whole thing is really eating at her. Now, I know that she spent the night here after the shooting, so I figure you two ought to know a hell of a lot more about this than I do.
Well, darling, Sarah is a very sensitive young woman. I mean, she can't just bounce back from the trauma of having shot Austin.
I wish she'd have killed Austin when she shot him, and then she wouldn't be worried about him stalking her right now. We got home this afternoon, and we saw the front page of the Chronicle. It happened to have his picture on it, and she freaked. But what the hell? I mean, she freaks at any and everything that's happening right now.
I'm surprised you left her alone.
She wanted to take a nap, which means that she's tired of me asking her questions. Shoot. I meant to call Rafe before he left the office.
Oh, darling, you can call here.
All right, I'm going to use the phone in the den, okay? Excuse me.
I don't understand why Sarah will not tell Bo the truth.
Because, darling, she still feels she's to blame. She's so ashamed.
She's got no cause for shame. And telling Bo, that is the most sensitive man in the world. Doesn't she know that?
Of course, but she has to overcome her fears.
What about this woman at this rape crisis center? Is she helping her? Is Sarah even going?
Yes, darling. But she has a lot to go through. You don't just get over all that in 2 or 3 sessions.
I tell you, we're going to have to tell Bo ourselves.
No.
No, I'm going to tell you something. My son's going crazy. He's trying to find out what's wrong with her.
Darling, we have no right to tell him. If Sarah needs time, we have to give it to her.
It's a waste of time. Bo could use that time to help her if he knew what happened. Bo has a right to know.
Bo has a right to know what?
Branch. Oh, I'm gonna sleep in the bedroom where I won't hear it.
Yes, sweetheart. I miss you too, Al. I want you to be a good boy. All right, do what Wanda tells you. Nighty-night. Oh, Michael, I am so angry at Max. I could just wring his neck. First he wins custody of Al, and then he hires this Kelly girl to take care of him full time, which is fine. But now that he's producing this silly little soap opera during the day, Kelly has to look after the bar at night. So where does Al stay? I wonders, why didn't he call me to take care of him tonight?
Probably doesn't want you to realize that he's not putting the time in.
I'm gonna just rip him apart with this.
Well, maybe it's better if you just make a note of it and then keep track of future times when he's not able to be a father, and then you could eventually take him to court.
Oh, that is a brilliant idea. Just think. The four of us living here, that would be wonderful. Al could be Garrick's older brother.
Melissa, how's Garrick?
He's still asleep. I just wanted to come in and apologize for pushing the panic button today.
There's nothing to apologize for. We all panicked, even our experienced mother here.
Well, I'm glad Brenda came home with you so we didn't have to take Garrick to the hospital for nothing.
So am I.
I hope someday I have her touch with babies. It was so incredible the way he quietened down for her, as if he belonged in her arms.
Whoa,
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. What do you wait?
Max,
What?
this is not the living room. This is the studio.
Is it really? I guess I spend so many hours here every day, I forgot. I thought it was my living room.
No, Max, you don't even have a living room.
I forgot that, too.
Now, come on. We're getting out of here.
I can't.
Why not?
I wish I could, but I got some more stuff I got to do before I go home. You know, producer's work's never done unless he has 25 assistants. But I'll tell you what. Why don't we get together a little bit later? You can just go home right now and study your lines for tomorrow.
Max, I promise that I will be brilliant tomorrow.
I know. But once you get those words down, let's say you just come over to my place.
I would love to, but I think I'm going to go see Sarah. I haven't seen her or talked to her since the shooting, and I feel pretty bad about that.
Oh. I understand. Hey, give her my love, will you?
I will.
Okay. Oh, before you go, why don't you tell me all about Marco?
Well, what about him?
Well, like, who is he? What's he doing here? Why do I dislike him so much?
Maybe it's because you're jealous.
Do I have a reason to be?
No. Although I wouldn't mind if you got jealous every once in a while.
What I am is a little bit confused here. First, you tell me that he is your biggest fan, and now he's your personal manager.
Well, I think he might be very good for my career.
What help does your career need?
Max, I don't want to stay in soap operas for the rest of my life. I'd love to explore other avenues. Other TV shows, movies, anything.
Well, then wait till after you win the Daisy Award. Then you'll have your pick of the best managers in the business. Don't hook up with some hustler and then regret it later. This guy's just after your money. Trust me, he does not have your best interest at heart.
How can you make assumptions like that? You only met him for 2 minutes.
Because I can spot a con, Megan, and this guy's so obvious, I can't believe you didn't. You met him in a casino in Atlantic City. Oh, very nice. What are you trying to do? You trying to change the subject?
Mm-hmm. Something like that. Now I have to go, but I don't want you worrying about Marco Dane. Actually, I think you might like him if you gave him a chance.
I don't want to like him. Oh, man, look at the time. I got to call my son before he goes to sleep.
Okay. Well, I'll see you tomorrow if I don't talk to you tonight. I love you.
I love you.
Come on, Pa, out with it. Now, what are you and Renee and Sarah keeping from me?
Renee, it's time to tell him.
All right, fine. I will. Bo, Austin is dead.
Dead?
Yes. Sarah killed him when she shot him. She was hysterical.
It was my idea to protect her.
No, protect her?
Yes. I didn't want Sarah going through the rest of her life feeling guilty about the death of Austin.
Oh, God.
He caused enough horror to her and to this family.
I can't believe this.
It's true, Bo. I told Sarah the same story that I told the police.
And everyone else. Austin regained consciousness. He attacked Asa. They fought. Austin ran away. Asa went after him. Couldn't find him.
Well, if Austin's dead, where is he?
I buried him up on Montana Mountain.